So what are some of the best practices that we can share with planners about before you sign the venue contract? This is when we need to be thinking about our audiovisual partners. What are some of the practices that we can share with them?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's very important to make sure you have the whole scope of everything you need, so that you're looking at everything, so you don't have last minute add-ons or things you didn't think about before. We have a lot of education pieces on our website, cavpa.ca, that talk about things like internet service. What will you need? Do you need 5 megabits per second, 10, 15, 50? And it all depends on the event you're putting on. And then I guess it gets to a patch fee or an outside contractor fee, which often leads to some discussion with your client about what to do about that. And that's when you want to bring in someone who's outside of the in-house AV supplier. And I've spoken to some people who've had some success, sort of sitting down, depending on the fee, obviously. Sometimes it can be what's considered exorbitant. And some people have some success doing a scan of some local businesses and finding out what their fees are, and sitting down with the hotel or the center and saying, look, this is what current market rate is, and this is what you're charging us, and this is what it's going to cost. And so at a certain point, it doesn't become economically feasible to even have this event here. So that helps in that education piece, instead of just sort of being upset about it. And that's also part of what we have in cavpa, is we do have some of this data available. And I guess the last piece would be, building relationships with these people. That if you're going to have ongoing conferences yearly, or annually, or you're going to bring in business to the hotel, or sort of the room, having these relationships, which a lot of people lost over COVID. Unfortunately, a lot of people left the industry. You can build a back and forth, and that the event center can trust you, and you can trust them. It's really a way to build sort of a more fair and equitable system for booking these events. Through cavpa, there are lots of organizations that you can consult and talk to and get some leads. And as you're having conversations with different companies and different representatives, that you will get that information, and you will find out what the best deal is for you. And to go back, I guess there's a few key messages I would always say is you do have the right to negotiate. You do have the choice. So negotiate, and then also read the fine print. So make sure you read the fine print. Make sure everything's documented in the fine print, so that there are no surprises down the line. Build relationships in the industry, build relationships with venues. The more relationships you have, the better things will turn out for you overall.